Lyle.
Yeah, we're just making some brekkie and cast out a bobber and a worm. Looked over, my bobber was over here. So that's kind of funny. I cast it over this way. It's actually a nice fish. But I didn't notice it for a while, so he probably has it hooked bad. It's gone. Nice fish, probably 17. Too bad. Should have been paying attention, but
Someone had to poop.
somebody had to poop. Right on.
First one of the day. Part 2.
Yeah.
Morning of day 2, or part 2, if you're watching consecutively, of this adventure, this 3-day Algonquin adventure. A little later in the morning, we didn't rush to get up because we had such a bomb day yesterday. If you haven't seen part 1 from last week, check it out. But yeah, this is part 2. Gonna cook up a little bit of pancakes, and then we're gonna head out to the next lake.
Yeah.
We're going after bigger ones today.
Big portage ahead of us.
Yeah, we have one really big portage between here and there, so a couple kilometers. Ready for the flip?
Yeah.
Oh, 360.
360. There, look at that.
180.
Just making some pancakes in the bush.
How's it going, Lyle?
Good, buddy.
Almost there. It's been a good portage.
Yeah, thank God this part's flat. All right, we have made it to our lake destination. So from what we've heard, this lake is more of a bigger size class fish with less numbers. So our main focus today is just a handful of bites if we're lucky, and then land the big ones. We don't know, we've never been to this area, we're just going off rumors. We definitely know that they do have fish. We're gonna be fighting for the bites today, but hopefully they're quality, not quantity. We're sticking with the trolling and casting method, seemed to work really good yesterday. And then we can kind of pinpoint where the bites are and the depth.
Generally, once you find a trout, you should stick to that area for a little bit because there's likely more than one. Trout come in numbers.
They're a schooling fish.
They are very much a schooling fish, yeah. Yeah, as you saw in part 1, we tested out the mirrored finish versus the hammered finish on the spoons. But today, we are just going to be casting out anything Williams, essentially, that we have on us. That's the goal for today's video, just to catch a couple nice fish. Show you guys that the big ones like Williams as well. So, oh, there's a fish. Little one. Little guy. Oh, he fell. Nope, he's still there. Squirrely. All right, so it is not size. We're wrong. That is definitely not the size we were hoping for. But it's a fish.
That's good though. There's fish in this lake. We have confirmed. The rumors of big ones we don't know, but fish, yes. It's always nice when you come to a new lake and whether it says it online or you hear rumors that a lake is good, it's always nice to confirm it yourself. It's like, hell yeah, I got a fish in this lake.
Just a quick show. It's only a little guy. He's only maybe 9 or 10 inches long. Nice colors.
Yeah, he was nice colors.
There he is. Little beauty. Let him go.
Straight to the bottom.
It's always a success when you can catch a fish in the intro.
That's 2. to the old 0.
Oh, popped off.
Popped off.
That was a little guy again.
Another little one.
Big one. That's a really big one. This is a big one.
Brendan's on the troll, and he's missed that other little one, and now he's hooked up with what he says is a really big one.
Unless I hooked him funny, he's fighting good. He's got more weight than anything I got yesterday. Turn us?
I'm gonna have to join the troll. I think they're slightly deeper.
Oh yeah, this is a nice one, bud.
Is it?
Oh yeah, he's not coming up. It's a good one. That's a big fish. Yeah, this is a big one.
Oh, big and red, dude. It's a giant. That's a giant. It's the biggest one of the trip.
Net him.
It's a giant. It's a toad. It's a toad. Look at it's a football, dude. He's not long, but he's
not long, but he sure is skinny.
he's 20. I bet you he's 20. Holy f. That's a slob, dude.
Oh, I knew that was a good one. Hook popped out.
He's a football. He's a football. There.
All right, that's a beautiful, oh, I should measure him quick. Head towards the water.
He's 20.
19.
19.
19 inch.
There he goes.
Yeah, I knew right when I hooked him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a stud. Pulling down. He wouldn't come up. He surfaced right away though, eh?
Yeah.
That's because the lure is so high, right? He come up for the lure from below, tried to jump to get back, going back down.
Yeah.
So, that was a beautiful big male brook trout, all colored up, football size, 19 inch, and he bit on the Williams W30 Wobbler Gold Hammered. And that's been doing the trick for me the last couple days. Lyle was getting them yesterday on the Gold W30 mirrored. So we were testing out yesterday the mirrored and hammered, and I said, well, why fix something that ain't broken? So I left it on today, and so far so good.
It's a nice one. Not big, but nice.
Can you flip your rod to
Nah,
the other
he's
side?
he's squirrely. Feels bigger than he is.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Well, he felt nice at the start. Wet your hands. Oh, there, he popped off good. He was only about 12 inches long. Mate, if that.
Yeah, that was like the one I caught.
But I switched to the W40 and gold mirrored. And we were just coming by. Brendan had just said we're going to get one by these rocks. It's real steep and deep and big rock boulders here. You probably see behind me on my right. And yeah, it didn't take long. Another smaller one. Oh, really? There he is. W40 gold is working. 2-2. It still counts. It might not be big, but it still counts. Well, as you can see, it's raining, and the fish really turned off probably the last hour and a half or so. No luck. So we're gonna head back to camp. We're gonna maybe make some food.
Oh, we're definitely making food.
Make a couple fish there. I caught one this morning before we left our camp. So we have a few fish. We had planned for tonight for fish, and yesterday we ate all of our lunch for 2 days because we were hungry. So really hit the bite bang on. The day we got here, they were on. So
We were a little late to it this morning because that portage took a little longer than we expected. A lot of hills.
should have been about an hour earlier, but we were late getting going. But that's okay.
That's okay. It's all part of the adventure.
We got one big one.
We did get one. I got one big one.
We're a team.
You hear that, YouTube? He says we.
I netted it, and we're a team.
I would have boat flipped that bugger.
Yeah, right.
If anybody knows what that yellow spot is, let us know in the comments because I'm curious. What are the yellow spots from? What is that? What is the yellow spot on a brook trout? Let me know in the comments because I'm curious.
That's a nice one. There's a stud. From what I know, sometimes the biggest trout may not even stick his nose out of the water and just make the water boil. The splashes, yeah, that's little ones, but sometimes the bigger trout, all it is just sips the bug, down he goes. And then he cruises, then he comes back up.
What kind of bugs are we on right now for this hatch?
It looks like there's stoneflies that are hatching and there's mayflies that are hatching. Those are the larvae that the trout are feeding on. Right there. And then they do their thing, but they're very like shore stoneflies, so they're in the stones. But the mayflies are on the top.
In May.
Generally in May, yeah. This is cool. Just seeing all the rises. There's like, there, my bobber's gone. Oh, I lost it.
Oh, I had it all on film.
He drove it all the way down. Yeah, this is cool. It's very relaxing. Big one.
Drove got it. Got him.
Got him. Oh, he's feeling some drag. Oh, it's a daddy. Oh, it's a monster. Just your typical 15-inch speckle here in Algonquin Park. What a classic little beauty we have. Here we go. We'll just have a look at him here real quick. He might be a luncher or he might go back. We'll just have a look, see how he's hooked here. Oh, he's hooked pretty good. We'll get a release on him.
Hug him.
There we go. He's hooked good. Right like that. Beautiful 15-inch speckle here in Algonquin Park. Send him back home here. Straight to the bottom of the lake.
Another 15-inch Algonquin brook trout.
Just another stud. rising all down the lake too.
Yeah. Bobber fishing for brook trout.
They're jumping. They're jumping.
Middle of the lake, and we're bobber fishing and slamming them. Feet are up.
Feet are up. Too many fish in the bottom of the boat.
I've literally just quit fishing, and I'm just filming Lyle now because we've caught so many trout. This way, it's silly. Like, it's fun. It's awesome. Like, we're just chilling. It's not windy and calm, and so we're just sitting in the canoe and watching a bobber and filming it. So hopefully this turns out good. Day number 2 of this trip is going awesome.
Big nail I just got on the Nipigon spoon. Probably about a 17.5 incher. Big old brook shark.
So we're back at the camp.
That was the fishing portion of part 2 of our video this weekend.
Yeah.
We're just killing it, man.
Something's going right.
It's,
Bite is on.
It is this mayfly hatch thing going on, and yeah, we're not catching every fish that we see because we're not matching the hatch, but casting those Williams spoons, they're just on.
Yeah, they're biting. We have a little bit of a cook-up we're gonna do. A couple fish. And this was the planned dinner, I guess, eh?
This was planned dinner for today.
So we had an appetizer last night in part 1. Another snack tonight.
Garbage bag full of trout.
Yeah, garbage bag full of trout.
Oh, it's been a long day, Average Joes and
That's been a long
Joettes.
day, yeah. There's not many Joettes. There's like 1.5%. Shout out to the girls, but
Love yous.
yeah. All 1.5%ers are great.
Yeah, no, a very successful day. Yeah, we just hit this at the right time. There's a storm coming in, probably tonight at some point.
Yeah, it's gonna rain.
It's been clouding over since
Got cold,
probably lunch.
windy.
So what was your favorite bite today?
The big one.
The big one.
Oh, the way yeah. Instant. As soon as it bit, I knew it was a
How
tag.
did it feel? Because you were trolling.
Oh yeah, it was just rod was bent. Like it felt like
Yeah, but how
felt
did,
like hitting a rock. Well, it's against my leg.
yeah, but
right?
how did Shimano react?
Oh, how did the Shimano react?
Yeah.
Oh, good. It loaded over.
Loaded
yeah,
over.
it bent over good. So.
So
I,
how is the bite when you're trolling? Like, what does it feel like?
I'll show you.
You show me?
So I'll get it under this knee. I'll rest this on the gunnel, and I'll have it loaded against my other front leg here. And that's where the fish will bite it.
So when that
And
big
drive
one,
it.
when that big one bit, it just bent right over, loaded up.
Oh yeah.
There was no tick, 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 tick.
No, there was no, because the little ones, when you feel the little ones bite, they're just like a tick, 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 and then they'll be on normally. They'll be hitting at it, and they're swimming. You got to think they're behind the lure, and then bang, 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 bunting it, and then grab it.
Yeah. That was a good bite.
Oh, it was just like, it just, boom, the rod was over, but it felt like hitting a rock, and then all of a sudden the rock goes, woof, woof, like big head shakes.
Yeah.
Then he just stayed deep, fought hard. I told Lyle I felt the lure, one of the prongs on the lure, on the treble, popped loose when he kind of surfaced the second time. So I said, Lyle, get the net ready. And so we caught it, apparently, from what Lyle
It's a
says.
team effort.
If I would have netted it myself, I caught it. Since he netted it, we caught it.
That's right.
But 19 inches, nice football.
No, that was a good fish.
He had a beautiful head on him. The way his his nose was dented in was real cool with the big kite.
Yeah. Big yellow spot, like it was like a quarter.
Yeah, huge
Big.
yellow spot. Yeah, that was neat. Fish looks beautiful. Cooked to perfection. Skin's gonna be crispy. You got the, oh, you got it already in your hand. Which pieces would you like?
Give me the tail.
Yeah. Good.
Oh yeah. Better than last night.
Gotta eat the skin. When you crisp it up in butter, eh? I don't know how much better flavor than that.
Well, that's going to be a wrap on part 2. To recap some of our lures, we tried the moose looks, we tried the wobblers, we tried the Nipigon.
Hook and the worm and the bobber.
Oh yeah, but Williams.
Williams, yeah.
We did the wobbler in the W30, W40. We did the moose looks in the 1/4 ounce, which is their bigger size. And we did the Nipigon, and there's only one size for the Nipigon.
And 33s for the Nipigon.
Yeah. And they all caught trout, so we absolutely slammed them today. But our numbers are going to be skewed a bit because what we found worked yesterday also worked today, and that was the W30 in gold mirrored or gold hammered. That was by far, I would say, the best spoon.
Yeah, it definitely was. Well, you know what our goals are for the year. We're looking for size, and sometimes you get lucky, you find numbers. The first 2 weekends, I got absolutely nothing. The first 2 weekends, I did horrible. I got skunked, and you did all right last weekend.
Last weekend I did okay.
But our opener sucked.
Our opener, we got skunked for 2 days.
So that's all part of the adventure, right? You guys gotta get out there and just explore. If you can find the time, we'll go out on weekend trips all the time, one night, and just go into new spots and see.
Yeah.
Do our research and talk to some people and figure it out.
Yeah. Springtime's the best time because you can really hike into somewhere or paddle to a lake and bushwhack or whatever. And that's the time you can get them from shore. Like later in the year it gets tougher. You really got to camp and take a canoe and
take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
Find them.
But right now, like,
this is the time to get out and explore. If you want to find a lake like this, you just got to get out and put your feet on the ground. That's the best way.
Yeah, for sure.
So hopefully you guys liked this video. Let us know if it turned out really well because we filmed this hard. We really tried to make it look good.
Yeah.
So give us some feedback on part 1 and part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, check it out from last week. And yeah, it went good. Until next time, I'm Brendan Cebulski.
And I'm Lyle Hendrick.
And we are the Average Joes. Don't forget to subscribe.